What's up, everybody? Dwayne Bryant here from WagerTalk.com with another edition of my MLB Trend Report. It is Tuesday, September 5th. We are into the football season. My special deal, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, you're running out of time, boys and girls. Let's, get on that deal. We got 2 days left. More on that later. I've got 5 trends for you in MLB that are active today. We're going to get right into those. And as always, never make a bet based on any single trend, angle, or piece of information. The trends I'm giving you are only to be used in addition to other factors and other handicapping that you do on these games. Keep that in mind moving forward. For trend number 1, we're going to look at the Miami Marlins. We're going to go back to August 1st of last year when they're playing against a conference opponent. So in their case, it would be a National League opponent. And these last 3 parameters all point to their starter's previous start. Lowercase s before the colon is starter's previous start. So the team lost the starter's previous start. It was against a non-division opponent, and the starter faced less than 24 hitters in that game. So we'll hit the SDQL button, and you'll see that the over-under is 120-1. Only one over, 20 unders, 1 push. These games stayed under by 2.8 runs per game. Very nice 77.6% ROI on the under. And you can see that it is active today with the Marlins at home against the Dodgers. Let's go right into trend number 2. And guys, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and also hit the bell for notifications. I would really appreciate that. For trend number 2, we're going to look at the Baltimore Orioles. Just this season, when they're on an over-under streak, OU streak, is greater than or equal to 3, which means 3 or their previous 3 games all went over the total. Now, if that was a negative number, that would refer to the unders. But since this is a positive number, it refers to the overs. So their OU streak is greater than or equal to 3. And the total for this game is less than or equal to 9. And the line for this game is less than plus 140, which means they are either an underdog of less than 140 or they are a favorite. We'll hit the SDQL button, and you'll see that despite a average line of plus 102.3, the Orioles are 9-1 straight up, winning by more than 2 runs per game. Very nice 83.3% ROI. And you can see that it is active today. The Orioles on the road against the Angels. So let's move right into trend number 3. And guys, if you haven't already, please hit the thumbs up to like this video. I would greatly appreciate that. For trend number 3, we're going to look at the Washington Nationals. Just this season, when they are in the first game of a series, they're a home underdog of less than plus 145. So we'll hit the SDQL button, and you'll see that the Nationals are 0-13, losing by nearly 2.5 runs per game. Nice fade ROI of 72.2%. And you can see it is active today. The Nationals at home in the first game of their series as a home dog to the New York Mets. So let's go right into trend number 4. And guys, if you have any trends or angles, situations you want me to look up on today's games, drop them in the comments. I will get to them at some point this afternoon. If you have any you found for today's games, drop those in the comments as well. We'd all love to see them. For trend number 4, we're going to once again look at the Washington Nationals. We're going to go back to July 17th when their opponent is starting a lefty. And Washington's starters, previous start, their starter struck out 5 or less hitters. So we'll hit the SDQL button, and you'll see that despite an average line of plus 143.4, the Nationals are 9-1, winning by 1.3 runs per game on average, an excellent ROI of 119.3%. And you can see that this is active today, the Nationals at home against the New York Mets. Now, I just gave you a trend before this that said to fade the Nationals. It was an 0-13 trend. And now I'm giving you one with a great ROI, 9-1 overall, that says to ride the Nationals today. And I did that on purpose because I'm trying to drive home the point that you can't make a bet based on any single trend. If you do your homework, you are going to find trends in every game that favor the favorite, that favor the underdog, that favor the over, that favor the under. Your job, if you factor in trends in your handicapping, is to look at all the trends for a game, all the ones that you feel are relevant, and weigh them out and see if one side or the other, or the over or the under, is weighed more heavily with the trends. And then you'll know that that's the route that you should lean towards in making a play. But don't ever just look at one trend, and I don't care how good it looks, and say, oh, I'm gonna ride this trend today. No, because for that might be the only trend that lines up on that side, and all the other trends might line up the other way. And if you don't do your due diligence, you don't do your homework, you won't know that. So again, when you're handicapping these games, if you are factoring in trends, weigh out all the trends for a game that you feel are relevant, and then decide, okay, is one side weighted way more heavily with the trends in their favor? If so, maybe that's the way you want to go. Let's move into trend number 5. And guys, as I mentioned before, the You Choose Your Freebie football special at dbbets.com is running. The time's running out, and I now have a hard stop, a hard deadline here. And the deadline is Thursday night when that Chiefs-Lions game kicks off the NFL season. This special football deal is gone for the season. So if you want to get on board, you've got, till Thursday night when that game kicks off to do it. And here's why you should. I was number 1 in college football last season in all 3 metrics: profit, win percentage, and ROI. And I can tell you right now that we have week 0 and week 1 in the books in college football already this season. And I'm already number 2 at WagerTalk out of about 30 guys. I was number 1 at WagerTalk in NFL profit 2 seasons ago. Number 1 at WagerTalk over the last 2 seasons combined in profit from 5% NFL max bets. So until Thursday night when that Chiefs-Lions game kicks off, you can go to dbbets.com. If you grab my college football season package, you have the choice to either get the entire NFL season through the Super Bowl absolutely free, or the rest of my MLB through the World Series absolutely free. Or option 3, and your biggest savings, is if you grab my college football and NFL season combo package at a discount, you will also get the rest of my MLB through the World Series absolutely free. Now, if you purchase my college football season package, a member of WagerTalk's amazing customer service staff is going to reach out to you to see whether you want the NFL season free or the rest of my MLB for free. If you purchase the season combo package, you are automatically going to be set up to receive the rest of my MLB absolutely free. And how you do that is you scroll down the page at dbbets.com, and on the right side, you'll see a header for long-term and seasonal passes. Shortly below that, you'll see a header for football. You just click on the drop-down box below football, choose which season package you want. and we will tack on the appropriate freebies from there. And again, I'm number 2 already this season. If you look down the right side of the page, hit a 4%er on Oregon State, easy money. Hit a 3%er on Florida State, easy money. And my other big play was 4% Virginia Tech, minus 16, another easy winner. So my bigger plays in college football have been money. Again, I'm number 2 so far this season. And you can check that out at dbbets.com. Again, you got till Thursday night when Chiefs Lions kicks off. Once that kicks off, that deal is gone. So for trend number 5, and I promise this is not going to be another Nationals trend, we're going to look at the Los Angeles Angels. We're going to go back to August 4th of last year, and we're going to look at them at home when today's game total is greater than their previous game's total. And they won as a dog. They won as an underdog in their starter's previous start. So we'll hit the SDQL button. And you can see that despite a pretty modest line of minus 118, the Angels are still 0-15. Not just 0-15, they lost by a tad over 3 runs per game. And a 99.7% fade ROI if you fade the Angels there. And you can see that this is active today with the Angels at home against the Baltimore Orioles. And that, guys, is going to do it for today's MLB trend report. Again, if you have any trends or angles with situational stuff you want me to look up in the database for today's games, drop that in the comments. If you found any good trends or angles for today's MLB games, drop those in the comments as well. And until next time, best of luck on all of your wagers today.